morning, it's Misty here. Thank you so much for joining me. In today's video, I have my August update for Pan Those Eyeshadows. This is a project that was originally created by Alexi, but Makeup with Lainey created 100 prompts last year, and I've been following along with those. I pick 5 shadows at a time. I do not have a usage goal because I'm trying to hit 200 eyeshadow pans in the year 2023. So these are all to hit pan. When I say how many times I've used it, that means how many looks I've used it in, because sometimes I will dip into a shadow 3, 4, 5, 6 times depending. So don't think that I used one shade 3 times and then I hit pan. So just keep that in mind, okay? Okay. So I'm gonna look over here because this is where the prompts are. The first prompt is Pan Graveyard, something you previously tried to pan and didn't. I worked on my Cosmic Brushes Serenity palette in Project Up Level 3, and I worked on this, but I didn't hit pan, and I have now. So it looks like I used that 7 times. So in 7 looks, anytime you've seen me with pastel purple, this has been the pastel purple. So I think the Cosmic Brushes mattes are beautiful. The shimmers are really great too, but for me, what really stands out is a matte formula, and this matte formula is probably one of the best I've ever tried. It's really nice. 10 out of 10 would recommend. All right, next, any shimmer shadow. We're still in this palette. I picked the shade Odyssey. I already had 3 uses on it. I used it 3 more times. As you can see, I used a very pointed detail brush. It was in the inner corner several times. So that is shade number 2 that is rolling out. Purple shadow. I went back in here. Purple matte, and I worked on the shade Pixie Dust. Yeah. So it looks like I had 8 uses on this, but again, you can see the dip. It's a pretty big dip, so I was using that quite often, and that might be the world's smallest pan, but it's pan. That's all that matters to me. So I had 3 pans in this palette this month, and I'm really excited about that because I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 more pans to hit. So, and that palette will completely have pan. Next, we have shadow that starts with the letter N. And I brought in my Glamlite Michaela Pot 2 palette. And I worked on No Hash lines. This really pretty kind of periwinkle. It's almost not even periwinkle. It's more like just a light blue. And I finished that yesterday. I'll pop up the look. Well, if you saw my blue look from the last few videos, this was the matte. So I'm happy to say that this is done. This took 9 times. It was in 9 looks, and that is rolling out. And then last but not least was a green shimmer. Yeah, green shimmer, and I brought in this. This is my Cosmic Brushes Royal Rose palette. I'm working on this green right here. It looks like it's green. It's not green. It's more like a turquoise. That is what's in my inner corner today. It looks like I've used this 3 times. It's really, really pretty. It's got some glitter to it, but it's definitely not a true green. So yeah. So this means I get to roll 4 new shadows in, and I'm stinking excited about it. Let me wash my hand real quick. No. We're leaving that one. Dear Lord, baby Jesus. All right. So I have 1 through 53. That's pretty good. So I have 52 available. So if we roll the one that is taken, we will reroll, or I will reroll, I guess. I will reroll. What did I say? 53. We're gonna clear history. So I'm good as long as I don't get 45. Okay, 1. 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's start with 2. Number 2. Least favorite shadow from your favorite palette. Least favorite shadow from your favorite palette. I'm painting on my favorite palette. like painting all of them. I will have to think about that. Number 25 is Shadow from the palette with the most pans. Well, I'm actually painting the one that has the most pans. I'll have to think about that real quick. And then we have 28, which is shadow that starts with the letter E. Yay. The letter ones are always a good time. And then finally 34, which is shadow that starts with the letter L. Okay, I'm gonna have to decide on a palette with the most pans. That's not my BH. Not my... All right, we're gonna start off with the least favorite shadow from your favorite palette. I'm gonna bring back in the Serenity palette. I've just loved playing with this, clearly because I won't put it away. And I'm gonna bring in Earth. You guys know I don't love neutrals, and the creaminess of these mattes is out of bounds. So really, these will look beautiful together. I did a turquoise neutral look 2 years ago, and you guys seem to love it, and I loved it too, and I haven't recreated it, so I should try. So anyway, go hit pan. Next, shadow from your palette with the most pans. I picked this. This is the Fantasy Cosmetica Sorcerer palette, and I'm gonna work on the shade Illusion. Even with my glasses on, I was like, what the heck is Illusion? And I was like, Missy, that's an eye. So a really pretty duochrome kind of shade, shifty shade. These were, I mean, when it shifts, it's basically the same color. That'll be right. Listen, I'm painting 1, 2, 3, like 10. I'm painting 10 palettes to completion. 10. I need to really count that because I think it is 10. They're all in Throwback 30. So it's really hard to find something that doesn't compete because I'm painting so many palettes and they're all colors that I love, you know? All right, so shadow that starts with E, I'm gonna bring in this. This is Ever Loving Gobstopper from Davina. This is from her Willy Wonka topper line. Oh, I'm in the blue. As if my A to Z palette isn't filled with blue. Oh look, these are all the same color. Looking in the mirror at the shift, all 3 of these are the same damn color. I don't know, I'm keeping it, we're keeping it. It's in it to win it. Ever Loving Gobstopper for the letter E. Listen. Again, look at this palette. Look at this palette from A to Z. Look how blue and purple heavy it is. And I just added another one. Oy vey, ay. Anyway, that is in for the letter E. And then last but not least, a shadow that starts with the letter L. I found this. This is the Flora Story palette from Uden's Eye and Makeup Just for Fun. I'm going to bring in the shade Lush. So it's a very green, shimmer, heavy color story. Good job, Misty. I don't care. I'm going with it. I don't care. We're going with it. I'm not looking again. I wasted half my battery looking for this. So we have the shade, I don't even remember what this is called. Bloom. So we have Bloom from the Cosmic Brushes Royal Rose. We have Earth from the Cosmic Brushes Serenity. We have Illusion from the Sorcerer palette from Fantasy Cosmetica. We have Everlasting Gobstopper from Davina. And then we have Lush from Uden's Eye. Maybe I'll do a video of me putting all 5 of these on. Poot. Can you believe these are the only colors that don't compete? Like literally, these are the only colors that don't compete. Yeah. All right, anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you. Let me know what you think of this color story. I hopefully will have pan in all of them next update. I tried this in my brows when I was doing that in Project Level Up, and it pulls too green. It looked weird in my brows. So unfortunately, I can't use that as a brow. It's just going to have to be as a matte, as if I'm not already painting a brown matte, but it is what it is. All right, friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you. Make sure you leave me a comment, give the video a big thumbs up. All of the things. I hope you have a good day, night, weekend, wherever you are. I love your faces. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.